I gotta go back here. Okay, 58 basement.
58, but nothing has been changed. Maybe the power tubes have been changed, but none of the caps or anything has been changed.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you've got a 1962 first year foam green Jaguar.
Look at that. Is
It's
that gorgeous?
it's mint. Wow. And then if you look over here, that was the guy that owned it. That was his stage clothes.
Get out.
And then right here is a 58 Strat with a matching 58 amp that was bought at the same time.
With the tag on it.
Yeah.
How did now how's something like this come here?
Elliot, the owner, has his phone. He says my job is on the phone 24/7.
Just
He finds them all over the world.
And how many more do you think could be laying under beds?
There's no telling. There's no telling.
Yeah.
There's no telling.
Yeah, I think about that.
Check this out. This is a 66 Strat.
I love that. That was a Fiesta Red, or what do they call the candy apple Ren?
And Ben, look at the check. Who wrote the check?
Yeah. So, you know, I work with GNL, and they have his original laboratory and desk, and everything's there. All his prototype pickups and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you go to LA, you got to go to Fullerton on Fender Avenue in Fullerton, California. That factory's still there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This has the color chart, has the catalog, has the string catalog.
Oh my gosh.
The picks, that polish.
And this was like
the bodyguard.
Yeah, it was on the back, right? Yeah.
That would get on the sides and ruin the paint on the side. Yep.
Look at that.
And then behind you is a black flag PA head that Elliot had converted.
To a guitar amp, yeah.
Well, it's one, like this input would be a super lead. This input would be a super bass. That would be a JTM 45, and that would be like a blues breaker.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He had it all minded.
Look at the little combos too, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then in here.
Hi, Joe Stopka here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the channel.
Right here.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Look how
It's
young
where I
Steve
do
is.
guitar demos and
Oh
pedal
my gosh,
demos and
yeah.
amp demos
Look what it
and
costs to
teach
see 'em.
guitar and make it easier for you to learn how to be
And then
more
above
proficient
it,
at your
that's the
guitar
59
playing.
Strat
I got some
refin,
great product demos
but at
coming
one
up
point
here,
Bob
so
Dylan
stay
owned it.
tuned and don't
And
forget,
then Johnny
subscribe
Winterbody
please.
blocked off the trim, added the stop tail piece.
Hey,
and
I'm
signed it.
cutting in on
And
this
then you lent it
video
to Rick Derringer,
because
who used it
even
on
though
All
Keith
American
gives
Boy and put it on the cover.
Yeah. Great demonstration.
I thought I
of
saw
the
this
tour
guitar
store.
at
There's
Flynn
Rolling
Guitars.
Stones are being played
It's
in the
been here
background.
as long
If
as
I
I've
don't
been here.
Yeah.
cover up their sound.
I don't know.
It was
they'll
Flint
cut
in
the audio
Chicago.
out
They were
on
like
the
an
entire
Evanston.
video,
Pete Flynn and Mike Flynn.
So, but
yeah,
I
I
thought
remember.
you enjoyed the
I wonder if
video,
Elliot
and
got it
please
from there.
subscribe to the channel,
Or from them, or
and,
from somebody
thanks
who got
to
it from there.
Gregory for doing that
Wow.
great tour
He got
at
it
Rumble
from
Seat.
I bet he
And
can.
It was sad
I
that
hope
he
to get back
passed. He
here
was a good
sometime
guy,
soon.
Rick.
Thanks, man.
And then down here. in
Okay,
21,
so
21,
I have to speak here, and the reason why is because there's
Elliot went to the
a
sound
Rolling
check.
Stones
So Keith Richards had that guitar since the
audio
70s.
being played in the
Elliot came to
background,
the
even
sound
though
check
Keith
with
is
this
giving an
guitar.
awesome
Okay.
tour.
So they did the
I had
sound
to
check,
kind of cut the
and
audio.
then
He's talking
Keith looked
about
on the back
how
of the headstock,
Keith
2
Richards
discs apart.
had this one guitar, and he's
And it wasn't for sale.
the
But
owner
because it was Keith,
the owner of
redid
Rumble Seat
right there.
brought this other guitar matching it to one of his shows, and even though the guitar was not for sale, he ended up selling it to Keith because when they looked at the serial numbers, they were only 2 digits off. So,
Had to go for it.
and that's Keith Richards, of course,
Keith's
not
got a few
Keith Gregory,
bucks.
who's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Minister tour.
And right
We
here,
don't need
And
to
then
take up any
Keith
collections
Gregory's
here.
going to take us around over to the other
right
side
here
where
is the
there's a Strat.
Oh, yeah,
there
look at that.
belonged
belonged to Ronnie
to
Wood.
Oh, wow.
This
Ronnie
was a
Wood.
53
And I don't know if it was the Telly, but it was one of those 2
Barnett
guitars.
that
So
belonged to Keith.
sorry about cutting out the
Wow.
audio here, but I thought you guys would want to know why I
have
happened
a
to do that. So
52
thanks,
no-caster relic from
Keith
the-
Gregory,
Yeah,
and
across
thanks
the street.
Rumble
It's a
Seat.
nice
This
guitar.
was
Yeah.
really
And
an
this was
awesome,
David
awesome
Gilmour's
tour of
acoustics.
No
the
kidding.
Yeah, that-
facility.
sold at the Christie's
Beautiful
auction.
place, great stuff.
He played it on
You need to go there. It's in Nashville. It's like not even 2
Too
blocks
cool.
away from
Look at this
Groom
old
Guitars.
keg, huh?
So, which
One of my
is,
first
another
guitars
place
was
I
a
need to
silver
do a
tone
tour
like
of
that.
coming up soon.
With
So,
that bridge, you can never
other
get in
than that,
tune. You have to
everybody,
smooth that bridge
please
around.
subscribe to the channel. Thanks a bunch. And
Wow.
I'll let this roll out here in a second.
No, show me that.
You'll see
I
Les
appreciate your
Pauls and all
tour.
kinds of other stuff going on in here. I think he takes me into this other room. I'll cut the audio here.
custom colored fenders.
Oh, yeah.
a black with a matching headstock, bass 6 over there.
Oh yeah, look at that. I love these. Gina makes this shape called a doheny because it's a famous surf area in Southern Cal, and so it's like a Jazzmaster Jaguar kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
These are beautiful. I love that finish.
I know that Fiesta Red is beautiful.
Yeah.
And then something that's really you don't see much of, a 68 Strat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't see many of those.
No, big headstock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Black decal.
It's in great shape, huh?
Yeah, but you know they were going to discontinue it because they wasn't selling, and then Hendrix came along, and then they became everybody wanted one again.
Yeah.
And then this right here, this is from Italy. This is stained glass.
That's so cool. And the company's name is, can we pronounce it? Biaschetti, huh?
And then he also made this amp, which is made out of a pinball machine. Because you can see the flipper, and that's where you put your coins in.
That's for tips. I've played a few gigs where, you know, I'll say, okay, it's the second set. We're only taking 50s in the tip bucket.
Right.
Wow, look at these Marshalls. Oh, my gosh. I've had too many that I've sold. I wish I still had. This looks like almost like a sun.
Well, that was made, West amplifiers were made in Detroit. If you remember Grand Funk Railroad, I remember seeing them.
Yeah.
And I thought they were playing Suns. They were playing West because they were from Detroit. This amp was made in Detroit.
Right.
And here's some catalogs with Grand Funk on the cover.
Wow. I have a really good buddy. His name is Jay Barth. He's got a nickname called Hot Sam, and the reason why is he was the front of house mixer for Aretha, Bob Seger for many years, Rod Stewart, Cheap Trick.
Really?
And I think Jay will correct me on this video. I'm sure that his nickname came from the guys at Cheap Trick, Hot Sam, because he had the hot mixes.
Yeah.
And his wife, her name is Pam. They used to call her Hot Pam. But he said that the Cheap Trick guys, Rod Stewart in particular, they were the nicest people to him. They treated him and his wife really super nicely. And I've been bugging him to write a book. He's got tons of pictures of him watching Hendrix standing this close.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, I mean, great shot, man. Great
I hate
shot.
to cut in again, but